Politics in South Africa have become more tense when an MP from the MK Party called President Cyril Ramaphosa a toothless dog. The disparaging statement, which was made during a contentious parliamentary discussion, has provoked a range of responses, with some criticizing the president's authority and others supporting his leadership. Ramaphosa was defended by Thembi Siweya, the deputy minister in the presidency, who emphasized that the president is subject to legal examination while holding the highest post. Even President Ramaphosa is subject to the law. Even though he is the head of state, he might still face legal action if any malfeasance is discovered, Siweya said. The MK Party MP's remark coincided with mounting dissatisfaction with the president's handling of a number of domestic problems, such as the nation's protracted energy crisis and accusations of corruption. Some critics have characterized Ramaphosa as ineffectual or without the required political bite, accusing him of being too quiet in tackling important issues. However, Siweya disagreed with the idea that Ramaphosa lacks strength or authority. In addition to using force, the president's job is to guide via smart and well-considered decision-making. He may have difficulties, but it doesn't mean he is helpless, she remarked. The conversation highlights the growing political pressure on Ramaphosa as his government faces formidable governance and economic obstacles. As groups inside the governing African National Congress, ANC, continue to voice divergent opinions on accountability and leadership, it also draws attention to the party's internal differences. The question of whether the president can exercise more power in the face of mounting criticism and rising popular discontent will continue to be the major focus of the discussion. Once again, Willies Mchunu, the convener of the recently formed KZN MK Party, has openly shown his disenchantment with the political system. He and other former African National Congress, ANC, members have left the party as a result of this. Mchunu emphasized that intense discontent with the ANC's leadership, which he feels has strayed from the ideals of the liberation fight, was the driving force for the decision, which was not made lightly. Mchunu said, "Let us learn from the ANC's mistakes," referring to the ANC's internal disintegration and leadership problems in recent years. According to Mchunu, the party's downfall, especially under the leadership of former President Jacob Zuma, left many longtime members disillusioned and wondering about the party's future course. Those of us who left the party did so because we were disillusioned with its leadership, not by choice, Mchunu said, highlighting the emotional and intellectual struggle that many former ANC members faced. However, Mchunu was also upbeat about the future, noting that Zuma's creation of the MK Party offered a fresh chance for those who had adhered to the ANC's principles but were no longer able to back its current leadership. He said, "We saw a new opportunity and a new beginning when President Zuma founded the MK Party, highlighting the party's ability to recover the ideals of the liberation struggle and provide a substitute for the ANC's failing leadership." The founding of the MK Party in KwaZulu-Natal is widely regarded as a pivotal event in South African politics. For individuals who are unhappy with the present political system, Mchunu and other influential people are putting themselves in a position to create a new political home. According to Mchunu's remarks, the ANC is eager to reconnect with the ideals of the liberation struggle while avoiding the internal strife and corruption scandals that have plagued the party as it seeks to grow. Members of the MK Military Veterans Association, MK, the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, and the African National Congress, ANC, came together in Parliament last night to perform a stirring battle song about land ownership in a startling display of solidarity. With progressive ANC members joining the Progressive Caucus headed by the EFF, this historic event demonstrated a growing alliance on land reform and Black unity. Members of the Democratic Alliance, DA, were clearly uneasy and unsure about the political changes occurring as a result of their performance. Given the growing rifts within the ANC, some are referring to the event as the beginning of the ends for the Government of National Unity, GNU. On matters like land expropriation and economic redistribution, many members of the governing party seem to be moving closer to the EFF's more extreme viewpoint.